ID. Now you need a rep. Get their attention, 621.
You know, I'm actually just kind of just chilling for once, and this might get uploaded, it might not. I've been trying to work on doing some raw, long-form content for years, so we're gonna see if it just flows. This fair warning is not no type of positivity shit, so please don't expect me to be spewing motivational shit here. I'm complaining. I don't get to cry in real life no more, and then we're gonna start with why I'm saying that. So today I'm chilling at work. Me and my boss, good guy, great man for real, fucking shining example of humanity. We shooting the shit.
Commence mission. Wipe out the
I tell him I'm low energy. He tries to tell me about how he's low energy because of some money related, business related shit. The man's outside the mink coat jamming right now, probably getting some bitches. I shout out my boss, this nigga crazy. But like bro, like that's what I don't get about the generation before me. Most of the generations before me, actually. You want to know what they don't understand? And they can go ahead and deny this shit all they want, because, yeah, y'all was born in the 80s, I was born in the 90s. You grew up throughout the 70s and 80s, 60s, 70s, and 80s if you were my mom's age. Me, I grew up in the fucking 90s. And it's like, the economic situation for people who didn't have established finances is not as good as people with established finances like to make it out to be. And they like to act like their kids were getting into a situation where it would be easy to get a job, especially when the actual culture and climate around earning a job has changed. Oh my god, that's what it sounds like when it flows out. But yeah, it's like, man, it's just so dumb. Like, I'm tired of people acting like shit isn't different than it is when they were growing up. Like, your parents acknowledged that shit was different for you. They let you have your little phones and go to your little sleep parties and this, that, and the other. But it's almost like the fucking generations, the 2 or 3 generations before mine, they get so mad. Ooh, I finally S-rate this. When you fucking, when you bring up the fact that it's not fair, bro. Like, it's almost like people have gotten so, if you have it good, then you tell people that it's fair in order to not pay attention to the fact that you only won because of a gimmick. And that statistically, you're an anomaly. I can respect that. You're just trying to live your life. You ain't trying to hear that shit. You're happy to be the statistical anomaly. Click off my video. This shit isn't for you. It's just like, bruh, like, nigga, like, well, I don't give a, to be honest personally, like, nigga, I don't give a fuck what you trying to avoid. Like, this shit, for people like me that be making sense and trying to do things right, shit do not be the way it's supposed to be sometimes, dog. Now, I don't plan on going into detail about that, because it's really not that important for the sake of what we talking about here. But, I'll put it like this. My boss tried to tell me today to wrap it back around and bring it full circle. My boss job, like, I only did that to, like, you know, try to cut off the soundbite. My boss only did that shit, bruh, to segue into talking about how he was gonna brag. He cut me off from complaining about my life to try to guilt trip me, to then brag about what he was gonna do later, and then thought that I didn't catch the hypocrisy. I'm glad that all you did led you to where you are now in life, but a lot of this shit you didn't want to go through in the first place. And like, if I'm on the same route, great, but I'm complaining about being on the same route, the same way you did when you went through the shit. You see, it's hypocrisy. Now hold on, now we're gonna clip it right here. This is gonna be a multiple part video.